Imagine this. You find yourself in the middle of a hectic day, feeling as though your emotions are taking control. Perhaps you're dealing with a challenging day at work, stuck in traffic, or having a disagreement with someone you care about. Everything seems to be piling up, and you just can't catch a break. Does that sound familiar? Life can be overwhelming, with many challenges testing our patience and pushing our buttons. But here's the truth. Those who master their emotions master their lives. Imagine stepping back, taking a deep breath, and remaining unshaken, even in the most chaotic moments. Picture yourself not reacting with anger or frustration, but instead responding with a calm confidence that leaves others in awe. That's the power of Stoicism. Stoicism isn't about denying your feelings or becoming indifferent to life. It's about seeing through the chaos, transforming your reactions, and mastering your inner world. It's about tapping into a deep reserve of strength and resilience available to each of us. Today, we will uncover how Stoicism can help you master your emotions. We will learn from some of the greatest Stoic thinkers who walked this earth, and I will arm you with practical tools that you can use immediately, tools that will help you face whatever life throws at you with poise and grace. Let's get started. Many people have a distorted view of Stoicism. They believe it demands the suppression of all emotion, that it requires you to bottle up every feeling until you are nothing more than an unfeeling, hardened shell. This is a grave misunderstanding. True Stoicism is not about denying the existence of emotions or repressing them until they disappear. Instead, it is about gaining mastery over them, understanding their roots, their true nature, and ensuring that they do not control you. Stoicism teaches us to observe our emotions with clarity, to study them like a wise strategist studies the battlefield. It is about seeing emotions as they arise, identifying their causes, and then deciding, rationally, how to respond. In this way, you can allow yourself to feel deeply without allowing those emotions to dictate your actions. You become the master of your inner world, guiding your behavior with intention rather than letting it be hijacked by impulsive feelings. By cultivating this kind of awareness, you transform your relationship with your emotions. Anger, fear, sadness, these feelings no longer have the power to overwhelm you. Instead, they become signals to observe, to learn from, and to use in service of your greater goals. You learn to channel your emotions rather than be swept away by them, and in doing so, you align your actions with your true values, living in a way that is both deliberate and purposeful. The Stoics understood that feeling emotions deeply is a natural part of being human, and, in many ways, an important one. What sets the Stoic apart is not the absence of feeling, but the disciplined mastery over those feelings. To the Stoic, emotions like anger, fear, and frustration are often rooted in false beliefs and unrealistic expectations. We expect the world to be fair. We expect people to behave according to our standards. When reality clashes with these beliefs, powerful emotions surge forth. But the Stoic approach is to question these beliefs, to challenge the assumptions that give rise to our emotional pain. It is through this examination that we begin to transform our emotional responses. Instead of letting anger fester when things do not go our way, we pause and reflect. Why did this trigger me? What expectation do I need to adjust? By correcting these beliefs, we slowly rewire our emotional reactions. This transformation is not about suppressing what we feel, but about elevating it. We take destructive emotions and reshape them into constructive forces. Anger becomes a call to action, fear becomes an invitation to prepare, and sadness becomes a moment to reflect. We begin to see obstacles not as impediments, but as opportunities for growth. This shift in perspective gives us the power to respond with clarity, purpose, and a sense of empowerment. We turn emotional turbulence into a source of strength. And with that strength, we grow resilient and adaptive, turning every setback into an opportunity to rise stronger than before. Let's get into some practical strategies you can use to master your emotions, each one drawn from the timeless wisdom of the Stoics. Negative visualization. Imagine the worst-case scenario. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but this practice serves as a powerful tool to prepare your mind for adversity. By vividly picturing the challenges and obstacles ahead, you are stripping them of their power to intimidate. This is not about dwelling in pessimism, but about cultivating resilience. Picture yourself giving an important presentation. What if you forget your words or the technology fails? By mentally rehearsing these setbacks, you become comfortable with discomfort. You turn fear into readiness. The Stoics believed that when we confront the worst in our minds, we are better equipped to face reality with poise. Negative visualization acts as a mental armor, allowing you to face the unexpected, not with panic, but with a calm sense of, "I've been here before." The unknown loses its terror when you've already faced it in the safety of your own mind. Dichotomy of control. Focus on what you can control and let go of what you can't. This is perhaps the most liberating concept in Stoicism, a sharp distinction between the things we have power over and those we do not. Imagine the countless hours wasted in anxiety over things beyond our grasp, other people's opinions, unforeseen outcomes, or pure chance. Epictetus urged, "Make the best use of what is in your power and take the rest as it happens." When you channel your energy towards your own actions, thoughts, and responses, you not only reduce unnecessary suffering, but also amplify your effectiveness. Picture yourself as a sailor. You cannot control the wind or the tides, but you can control how you set your sails. By focusing only on your ship, your actions, your decisions, you navigate life with greater mastery, unburdened by the illusion of control over the uncontrollable. Pause and reflect. When faced with a challenge, practice the Stoic pause. This simple act of taking a breath before reacting can mean the difference between chaos and composure. Imagine it as creating a buffer between stimulus and response, a sacred space where your rational mind takes the reins from your emotional impulses. In that pause, ask yourself, what response aligns with my principles? What action will lead to the best outcome? This small moment of reflection can transform an emotional spiral into a measured, thoughtful response. Picture an argument escalating. One word leads to another, emotions flare, and things get out of hand. Now imagine taking that breath, letting the initial surge of anger subside, and responding with calmness instead. The Stoic pause is not just a technique, it is an assertion of power over oneself, a deliberate choice to act rather than react. It is in these moments of pause that true mastery is forged, allowing us to shape our interactions and our destiny. Journaling. The Stoics were prolific writers, not because they sought an audience, but because they sought to understand themselves. Marcus Aurelius used journaling as a private exercise, a way to converse with his own mind, to challenge his beliefs, and to grow. Set aside time each day to reflect on your experiences. What went well? Where did you fall short? How could you have responded better? Writing your thoughts down externalizes them, allowing you to observe your mind as if from a distance. It creates clarity and reveals patterns, moments where your emotions overpowered you or where you triumphed over them. Over time, journaling becomes a mirror, reflecting both your progress and the areas that still need work. It is like having an ongoing dialogue with the wisest version of yourself, a mentor that is always there, guiding you toward greater emotional mastery. Mindfulness and breathing techniques. The Stoics often spoke of living in harmony with nature, and nothing is more natural than the rhythm of your breath. When emotions threaten to overwhelm you, turn inward and focus on your breathing. Deep, controlled breaths help to calm the nervous system, bringing you back to the present moment. This is not just a physical act, it is a way of reclaiming control. Practice the technique of box breathing. Inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4, exhale for 4, and hold again. This method slows down racing thoughts, grounds you in the here and now, and prevents emotional escalation. Mindfulness, to the Stoics, was about full presence, being fully aware of what is within your control and letting go of what is not. In those moments of focused breathing, you are not only calming your body, but aligning yourself with the Stoic ideal of clarity and self-command. It is a reminder that, no matter the storm outside, the breath is your anchor, always available to bring you back to center. To conclude, Stoicism offers a powerful arsenal of tools to take command of your emotions and reshape your reality. It is not enough to merely understand these teachings. You must live them, breathe them, and let them transform you from the inside out. Each of these exercises is a practice in mastery, a deliberate step towards becoming unshakable, untouchable in the face of whatever chaos life may throw your way. Imagine waking up each day with the kind of clarity and purpose that Stoicism brings. You greet challenges not with dread, but with the quiet confidence of someone who has trained for this very moment. Stoicism isn't about managing stress alone. It is about building a life where you are the true author of your own narrative, where you command every scene and every act. It's about fortifying your mind, becoming resilient, and wielding your emotions as tools rather than allowing them to wield you. I want to issue you a challenge. Take one of these Stoic practices and make it your own. Whether it's negative visualization, the Stoic pause, or the discipline of journaling, immerse yourself in it. Commit to it for the next 7 days and observe the shifts in your mindset and behavior. Let me know in the comments below how this journey unfolds for you. I want to hear your triumphs, your struggles, and the growth you experience. Remember, emotional mastery is built incrementally, each small step compounding over time into something extraordinary.